more beautiful blush tones, more beautiful coral colors. Here's the carnelian and white quartz. It's another way to build a set. This is such a great value. The earrings are $29, the necklace is $59. You're gonna see over these next couple of hours, lots and lots of brand new. You're gonna see, wow, some gorgeous clarity in that rock crystal, which is what people call that clear quartz. Jay, that's pristine.
You know, this is really cool.
Gorgeous.
What I really like here is this, these are the natural color combination here, okay? And you've got a carnelian. Now, this is a really unique carnelian in the fact that most carnelians, well, number one, a lot of people are advertising things as carnelian. They can't do it on we can't, you know, well, we wouldn't do it anyway, but you can't do it on TV because, you know, you can't say that it's something and it's not, right? We have to test everything. But that's not the case in this industry, right? I mean, there's a lot of places you go that you're buying things and they're calling it carnelian, but it's just a red agate or some kind of treated agate, correct? Right. You know, we have to tell you what it is, and everything that you see here is GIA tested. There's not a I can't think of anything that we put on that the GIA, which is the Gem Institute, doesn't test. This is biggest test. Right. This is brand new, brand spanking new. This both these materials we obtained in Southern Africa. But you know, carnelian. When you think of carnelian per se, it's usually people think of orange, like some form of orange. This is almost like a strawberry color. It's almost like like a muted. It's not orange. It's not red.
It's like a dusty strawberry.
It's almost like a strawberry carnelian. Yeah. So it's when I got this material, there's not a lot of it. Okay, we couldn't really make a lot of it. We didn't. That's why these are really limited. You know, there wasn't a lot of this material, but it's the very first time. In fact, when we tested this, I didn't think it was an agate. I thought it was going to test as like a strawberry quartz, or that it was some form of quartz.
How interesting!
But it's not. It's actually carnelian, but it's strawberry carnelian. And if it does, it goes from the strawberry, and if anything, it'll go to like a light orange. Okay. Yeah. And then we combine this with this brand new, like you said, the crystal.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Okay, now this is rock crystal. Now the difference, okay, most quartz, when you think it is a quartz, but when you think of quartz, a lot of times you think of white quartz, right? This is the clear quartz, the natural quartz. When you see this on the market, right, a lot of times, and I'm not saying always, but a lot of times it's just glass, right? It's just glass. And
you're right.
And this looks so good that you would think, oh my, that's glass. But get a loop, and you'll see the bubbles, you'll see the rutilations in it. I mean, because, you know, Mother Nature, that's one thing Mother Nature does. She doesn't make everything exactly identical. She doesn't make everything exactly perfect. And so that's, you know, that's kind of what I enjoy about kind of what we do, is using the natural materials. Now, one of the things that we've done on this is we've taken it and we've faceted it. But you know, it's really interesting if you do get it home and you want to know the difference, how you can tell real true rock crystal, clear crystal, and glass. Glass, for the most part, won't have anything in it. It'll be clear, right? Right. If you just look with a loop, you don't even have to look with a loop.
Look with a magnifying glass.
Little magnifying glass. Yeah. And you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see they all have like little inclusions in them. You'll see the bubbles inside too.
Because it's a reflection of what happened when it was being formed in the crust of the earth. So,
as it was growing.
Like a piece of ice when it solidifies,
exactly,
right?
You're seeing the crystalline structure.
So it's, well, that's one of the reasons why I love gems so much, because each one is so unique and different. And we were just talking before our show to Jared about how his 4th grade daughter, Jared, what is her name? Hannah. We love you, Hannah. Yeah. I knew you before you were even a twinkle in his eye. Anyway, Hannah loves rocks, right? But really, let's face it. Let's get into the gem aspect of that. Let's wear it. Let's adore it. And yes, have your samples and go to the Rock and Mineral Show and be fascinated. But then Jay brings that magic and puts it on our neck. Lets us wear them as earrings. Lets us tell our stories about how we love, isn't that color great? And oh my gosh, it just picks up the, you know, blush in your skin. And oh, that goes with my favorite other sweater. That's what I'm talking about. We have these personal relationships with our jewelry. This is carnelian. This is that lush red. It's like a dusty strawberry in some ways, creamsicle in the other. Remember those push-ups when you were little, those orange sherbets? It's like that. It's just mouth-watering. And then to have that clear quartz. It's the most common mineral, okay, on the planet. I get that. However, not all of the quartz is like this. And actually, if it's powerful enough to run your watch, think about it. I love the idea of having that extra energy around your neck. So when you get into that premium grade and then Jay faceted it, which makes it even more spectacular, you're really in for a treat. You know, if you love pink pearls, I think you'll love having this because it's maybe more of a casual or maybe more of a dressed up look, depending on how you wear it. But today only, because today is the last day of the visit, until we see Jay in end of October. Worth the wait, trust me. The earrings are $29, and that necklace is also on sale for $59, and we do have 5 flex payments across all of that. So take your time paying for it, but get it right away by joining us right now. I'm gonna take a breath because I have a surprise for you.